last night and this is today. Unbelievable. Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel for another video. As you can see, I'm on the train on my way to Belfast with horrible skies. Look at that. The little cows there. Good morning cows. I'm on my way to Belfast here to pick up Lewis's glasses that he left behind the other day at one of the stores in Belfast. So yeah, that's my plans for this morning. What's going on with coffee? But anyway, yes guys, good morning. You haven't saw yesterday's video, go and check it out. It's a really good one actually, where I was at a concert yesterday. Melly Cake in the park live in Bangor. It was a great afternoon. Thousands of people there. It was great. I'd say a good few, I'd say about 2,000 or 3,000 there usually, at least, easy. This was packed. Go and check out the video, it's really good. But anyway, yes guys, I'm on my way to Belfast here. Hopefully this rain stays off in time so I can get his glasses back and maybe do a bit of walk around the town for a little bit and then head back home. Our thing's on today as well, so I'll do as much vlogging as I can. But anyway, happy Monday. Start of a new week. It's going to be a fun week this week. I've plenty of plans this week. So stay tuned for some vlogs coming up on the channel. Plus the podcast is back tomorrow as well. Any questions for the podcast, let me know. Get in touch this week guys, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let me know what you think. Any questions at all about the news or anything you want to talk about this week on the podcast, let me know. But anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee, so good morning. Next stop, Grand Central Station. Heading up here to get these glasses belonging to Lewis. What a pain in the backside he is. But I'm hoping to get what he called back into town in the shelter before those dark clouds decide to bloody empty, because apparently it's the rain again, heavy, which I'm not looking forward to. If it was anything like last night, as you saw at the start of this video guys, Jesus Christ, it was bad. Sorry for taking the Lord's name in vain, but it was wild last night. It was wild. But anyway, yes, put the head up here now. He left us glasses in that shop, or that gun shop we're in, that shop that sold the dartboards and the airsoft guns, so they call it air, so we'll nip into one or two of the wee shops as well. I'm up here and then head into town. Just check out a few of the more shops this afternoon, bit of me time for an hour or two, and then I got a couple of things. So I have to go somewhere here this afternoon in Belfast, and then I gotta go home. So here's hoping these glasses are still in the shop. The guy said they're still there, so more likely they are. But Lewis, if you're watching, you're a pain in the ass. One pair of glasses. Lewis, you're a pain in the butt. What do you like? Well, at least we got them back anyway. Guys, just heading back into town. I just thought I'd walk through the estate again here in the Shankill just to have a wee look around. I was just walking past my old nursery school, which I showed you in the vlog a few years ago with Brooke and Lewis. And when I was here the last time, it was a couple of years ago, it was like a garden type thing where they were growing like plants and things like that in it, like a wee sort of outside garden thing. Like an allotment type, plot type thing, whatever it was. And now it's all changed again. So I just thought I'd sit down here for a couple of minutes before I move on to head into the city itself. But I'll turn the camera in here and show you what now changed. My God. In fact, I'll do a wee flashback and show you from a couple of years ago in the vlog where I was here with Brooke and Lewis. And I'll show you what it was like when I was here a few years ago compared to now. It's unbelievable. It's strange walking through here now and seeing everything, most of the things that I used to grow up with gone now. Well, not everything, but most of the stuff's gone now. But I'll turn the camera in here and show you. But first of all, before I do that, I'll show you a wee clip from a couple of years ago, what it looked like before and what it looks like now. Well, here is the site which used to be my old nursery school. Now, Mum will probably remember that it's either that one or that one there. Well, I'm a funny thing, it's maybe that one there. That was the one that was in the grounds that time, where I fell in the manhole. But this remains of my nursery school. Look at it now. Some change, isn't there? All these lovely wee benches and all to sit on too as well. My old nursery school used to be just right there. And there's the old youth club still there, just over at the far side there. See that building just there? That's the old youth club, but look what they've put in there now for kids to play football with. Look at that. Football and basketball. Don't have them type of luxuries when I lived here. Some changes though, was there? Compared to what used to be here years ago. Everything's all changed. All this new fence work, new pathways, Everything's all just changed. It used to be all just completely flat down here, and now it's all raised up. God, I just remember coming down here years ago when I was a kid, and we used to call it the Muck Hills. Just here, it was like a big rounded area here, and then there was all big piled hills. We used to call it the Muck Hills. And just over there is where Unity Flats used to be, just across the road there. So that's the West Link carriageway, just down below that fence down there. And yeah, there's a Catholic area in there. But yeah, my God, the changes in here, it's incredible. They really are changing down this estate. It's changed so much over the years. It is later on in the night. I'm going to say later on in the night. It's quite late. So I've been home, I've been changed, I've had a shower, I've changed my clothes. Tell you what, guys, Belfast was warm today, even though it was raining a little bit. But I got a bit of a surprise today when I was in Belfast. When I was up collecting Lewis's glasses, I was crossing the road, and the stop at the traffic lights, and this car was hitting the horn, and I turned around, and it was a football player who I know, Kyle Owens, who used to play for the Welders, and he now plays for Bangor. He scared the crap out of me, shouting over to me, "What are you doing up at these neck of the woods?" Because he's from that area of Belfast, so, but it was good to see him today. So a big shout out to Irish League player Kyle Owens. It was good seeing him today. I'll actually see him tomorrow night because I'm going to a match tomorrow night. I think he's playing, I don't know why he's playing the Bangor game tomorrow night because he plays for Bangor now, so, but I'll probably see him tomorrow night at Clonley Boy, so it's good seeing him today. But yes, Lewis got his glasses back. After I got his glasses back as well, guys, I actually went into the Ulster Bank on that road. That's the bank I used to go to years ago when I was a young boy. And I was in the shop and I saw on one of the shelves, like a behind the counter shelf thing, one of the old Ulster Bank money, what do you call them? Can't remember the bloody name of it now, my head's on blank. Money box we used to put your money into. Was it Henry the Pig, I think, or Henry the Hippo? Henry the Hippo, that's what it was. Saw one of them today in there, and they are, like, they're decades old. And I think I seen one on eBay about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's worth a fortune now, these money boxes. I'll show you a picture of it right now, actually. There you are. Yep. Those are the ones that I used to have one, but then I don't know why they got broken or I lost it. I'm not too sure. When we moved from Belfast, I'm not honestly sure, but yeah, saw that today. So it was good to be it's weird being back in that branch. Obviously, it's all changed now since I used to go in there when I was a kid. But I called in there today to have some money out and stuff. So, but overall, it was a good day. And then when I went into town afterwards, it was decent enough in town today. I had to go somewhere this afternoon, so I went out there and I had a great time as well. So overall, today has been a good day. Now tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm hoping to get back to football tomorrow night because my friend Cameron's invited me to the Bangor game tomorrow night. So he has, Bangor against, I think it's St James's Swifts, I think it is, I'm not too sure, pre-season game. They invited, actually a couple of clubs have invited me to pre-season games because they've seen my pre-season vlogs. So, yeah, if you haven't seen so far, I've been to Ard Rangers. I've been to Ard Rangers against Ard Rangers against Bangor. I've been to a Bangor game, you know, players even though contact me saying, do you want to come watch our pre-season game? I've been doing a lot of thinking about that, guys. I'm actually considering when the new football season starts, if I don't get back to working on football again, I'm actually going to start going to games, preferably Premiership games, and we travel around the country some Saturdays. So 1 week I could be in Coleraine, 1 week I could be in Ballymena, the next week I could be in Belfast, I could be in Bangor, I could be wherever. So I'm thinking about doing that there for some match day vlogs for this season. So if you'd like to see it, please let me know. So I really want to get to more football games as much as possible this season. If I don't get back into working in football again, I want to get back into going to the matches, especially Premiership matches. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video today, please drop a like in this video. Also hit subscribe below. I really would appreciate it. The podcast I'm recording back tomorrow morning. So if the time you see this video, if you haven't got your question in for Tuesday's podcast, you can do it for Thursday. The email, mirrorarmypodcast@yahoo.com, and also contact me on the social media links in the description. I'll put it up on the story today and on all the social media platforms for questions. So if you can't make it by Tuesday's podcast question, get it in for Thursday's podcast as well. Let me know what you think, guys. It's available on all the platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, TuneIn Radio, everywhere. You can get your podcasts. So let me know what you think. Right, till the next one. Good night. See you all soon, guys. Thanks for watching.